Hi, I'm Reverend Sue Browning, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about our service this past week. It was a service about commitments, and we know the evidence is strong. Making meaningful commitments is part of having a satisfying life, whether it's your commitments to family, to vocation, to recovery, to a faith community or spiritual tradition. Having commitments matters, and commitments do take effort, whether it's time, attention, financial resources, other types of resources. It is not something that just happens automatically. So I ask you to think about a time that you said yes to a commitment. Were you all in right from the beginning, or was there a time you were a little reluctant? When we think about that place where we're thinking about making a choice, I think often we come up with a whole litany of reasons of why it won't work. We're thinking about the story in Exodus where Moses is asked to God to go pull the Israelites out of Egypt, and Moses starts down the litany. Who am I to do that? Who am I to go to the Pharaoh and make this action? What if the people don't listen to me? And God reassures you're not going to be on your own. And then Moses says, but I am slow of speech and slow of tongue. God's answer, take Aaron with you. Because commitments are never a perfect fit. Anytime we're dealing with the uncertainties of the future, we know there will be places where commitments don't play out anywhere near or anywhere like what we think they might. Commitments, at their best, they bring us down new avenues. They help us form new connections. They come with adventure. They come maybe with the satisfaction of completed projects. Maybe there's a place where we learned about our own tenacity. Maybe we have a sense we're making a difference for those who are going to come later. We're setting out new systems and processes. And sometimes we make a commitment, and what we learn is what doesn't work. It's important also to know that commitments are never made in a vacuum. They are made in our communities of family, our communities of neighbors, our communities of faith. So time and again, we're called to ask ourselves, where am I needed? And does where I'm needed also match where I may find fulfillment? Where may I be called, with all of my imperfections, all of my limitations, to make a commitment and then to live with those obligations? The full service is available online. Online, you'll hear it with the music. You'll hear our story for all ages for our children and youth. And you'll hear from a couple of our members, MQ and Anne, who reflected on where commitments have fit into their life. Blessings. Have a wonderful week.